In this video, I'm gonna answer the question, how long does the battery last on Redmi 15? And in this case, I'm gonna actually use the official Xiaomi website as a reference. Keep in mind that their tests are performed in Xiaomi internal labs, and the actual results can be quite different, and they can be a little bit far-fetched. Now, according to their website, we can get even 2 full days or above, well, more than 2 days actually, 2.26 days of use of the battery on the smartphone. And in addition to that, we can also get up to 25 hours of a video playback, 108 hours of music playback, or 30 hours of reading, which I assume is related to, for example, browsing the internet through different browsing apps. However, like I said, these results can of course be very, very different actually in reality. We can certainly assume that these numbers are actually quite lower, despite the fact that we have 7,000 milliamp hours battery, which is huge for nowadays smartphones. However, of course, depending on how we use the smartphone, these numbers can be different. So if we just barely use your smartphone, then of course naturally the battery will last quite a long time, maybe even more than 2 days. However, on the other hand, if you have an average use of the smartphone, then most likely it can last for a day, maybe a day and a half. But I'm quite skeptical whether the smartphone can actually last 2 days. But of course, it can be tested if someone is patient enough. Now, in addition to that, depending on what you use on the smartphone, what you do with the smartphone, what is enabled, and so on and so forth, these things can also have an impact. So for example, if you are always watching videos or playing games, and you have certain apps enabled all the time somewhere in the background, like for example live wallpapers or always on display from third-party apps, and so on and so forth. So these apps can definitely drain the battery, and of course you will get less amount of time with a single charge. So you just have to keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.